Hi, it's Anne here from the Soulful Journey to Sovereignty. Today is such a juicy topic for you, the Divine Feminine, because it's all about what does empowerment mean as the Divine Feminine. I've written quite a few notes here, and the three main topics that we're going to cover are: one, what does empowerment mean as the Divine Feminine? Two, what does it feel like? And three, what does empowerment as a divine feminine in action look like? So we're going to be covering some really gorgeous stuff today that will help you shift into greater alignment with yourself. So let's crack in to this beautiful, delicious topic. So empowerment is about you remembering your greatness. It's about you remembering your true divine essence. And this is something that can be often understood from a mind point of view in the beginning. And then as the journey progresses, you get to actually feel it in your energetic system, in your body. You start to embody it and go, actually, I'm feeling empowered. Not just understanding it from my mind, I'm actually feeling it. This is what we're going to cover today. And number one is, what does empowerment mean? I'm going to list a few incredible points here that will really hit home to you. So it's embodying self-love, no matter what anyone is doing outside of you. And it's also regardless of any outside circumstances. It's just that pure, divine love for self. It's also standing strong in your energy, while at the same time being soft and gentle. So one of the most profound feelings that I received in my energy was that incredible sense of strength and softness. It's so warm and tender and soft in my power. Yeah. And another point about what empowerment means is it's knowing your worth without any need for external validation. You're so strong, you're so solid, you're so confident in your own truth. You're not really looking or needing anyone to kind of make you feel good, because you've got that sorted within yourself. Do you still receive? Of course you do. It's the divine feminine's gift. But you are not dependent on it. You are so anchored in your own well-being and your own energy that you don't seek anymore. You don't need that person to say you're great, or you don't need any reflection to feel validated in your own worth. You tell you that you are worthy. The next point is, it's honoring your emotions but not letting them rule your energy. So when emotions surface, sit with them and work through them. And this is a process, this is something that I cover in my one-to-one coaching and the Embodying to Union course. You're not suppressing those emotions, you're working through them. You're letting them flow through the body, you're releasing them. And there's a gentleness with that. I'd spent so many years suppressing emotions. And then when those beautiful energetic shifts started to happen, I just became so true to those emotions and so able to sit with them without being attached to them. It's a beautiful process. If you're there, you'll understand what I mean, and if you're not, trust me, you will get there. Now let's move on to what empowerment feels like. There's a deep calm in how you feel, like a calmness in your heart. Anchored, I use that word a lot because it is so true. You feel grounded. You feel magnetic. Just have a look at my notes. You feel radiant. And none of this has got to do with anything outside of you. It's just the energy that you're feeling into, the empowered, divine, feminine energy. This is gorgeous, right? How good it is to be the divine feminine. Another thing that comes from the feeling empowered is the great sense of freedom from overthinking and this real sense of being so authentic. Like, you truly don't give a shit what anyone thinks. You're just like so, free from that bullshit because you've shed so many layers. And you also realize that freedom was something that only you could give yourself. Someone else cannot give you freedom. It's something that we tune into and experience ourselves. I'm just making myself giggle though when I say you actually don't give a shit what anyone thinks, because that really is true. Not from an egoic point of view, but just because like you're loving your own vibe and you're loving your own energy. You're like, ooh, I am liking this beautiful divine feminine energy. I'm keeping this. And there's also a very steady, peaceful, mature trust in your soul. This is the greatest gift, knowing that your soul is in the driving seat. You've let go of control, you've let go of chasing, you've been there, you've done that, and now it is time to surrender to this in absolute knowingness that your soul has got you every step of the way of your life. With every breath that you take, that soul, its only purpose is to pour its love upon you in every moment. When you come into that realization, that is so powerful, profound. You know, we often use human words, and sometimes when you're in this divine feminine energy, often words can't describe it. It's feeling. It's such aliveness. Now we're going to look at point 3, which is what empowerment looks like in action. I love the fact that I can share information with you that you can use in your day-to-day life. So we can talk about empowerment, we can talk about how it feels. But it's also important for us to have those conversations about, okay, well, what does it look like in action? Right? So, this is what empowerment of the divine feminine looks like in action. You prioritize your own energy above anyone or anything in your life. You are divine, pure, positive energy that has to be honored. It's sacred, it's beautiful, and it has to, your energy has to be prioritized, not someone else's energy, your energy. And I want to give you a few practices that will help you prioritize your own energy. So there's meditation. Meditation is not for everyone. I do get that. But if you feel called and you like doing it, do it. Because it quiets the mind. It allows you to see during meditation what thoughts are coming up that actually don't belong to you. And it allows you to experience stillness, especially if you're a person that's been overdoing quite a lot. But you don't have to do meditation. You can do dancing. There doesn't have to be any form of rigid routine. It could be you standing in front of the mirror, putting on that music, playing it loud or playing it low, and just allowing your body to flow. Dance. Dance is a very, very sacred practice for the divine feminine energy. Freestyle movements, very powerful. And you'll find that after your dance, you will feel so delicious and so feminine. Try it, you might like it. Another way for you to put that empowerment in action is to create. A creativity is a pretty broad term. This is you looking at what creativity means to you. Is it painting, writing, singing? You see, you have to find your own form of creativity. So beautiful when you do that. I hope this video helped you today with understanding and getting more energetically aligned with the divine feminine essence. If you need an extra soul to help you on this journey, then I'm here for you. Visit my website, anneoneil.co.uk. I offer one-to-one coaching, and I've also got a really beautiful embodying union course. And I'm sending you lots of love from my heart and from my soul, and I'll see you very soon.